Ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin by clarifying what it really means to be soft. Often we hear the word and think it's synonymous with kindness or gentleness, qualities we usually associate with positive, nurturing behavior. And it's true, kindness, empathy, and compassion are indispensable virtues. They allow us to connect with others, foster understanding, and create a sense of community. In fact, these qualities can act as the backbone of a person's moral strength. But when I speak of softness today, I'm addressing a very different concept. So the softness I'm talking about isn't about being gentle with others, it's about a lack of resilience within ourselves. It's the tendency to avoid confrontation or difficulties. It's letting fear guide our choices instead of courage. It's being so concerned with comfort, with approval, or with immediate pleasure that we shy away from anything that challenges us, anything that demands strength or perseverance. When we let this kind of softness rule our lives, we stop ourselves from realizing our true potential. In short, we become content with mediocrity because we avoid the discomfort that true growth demands. In our society, there's often confusion around what it means to be mentally and emotionally strong versus what it means to be overly soft. And I think part of this confusion stems from our inclination to view strength and kindness as opposites, as if you can only be one or the other. But that's a false choice, one that limits not only our perceptions but also our potential. You can be both kind and strong. In fact, some of the strongest individuals I know are also some of the kindest. Why? Because kindness, when combined with strength, isn't about seeking approval or avoiding conflict. It's about understanding others deeply and standing by one's principles, even when it's uncomfortable or challenging. When we talk about being strong here, we're talking about cultivating a mindset that values persistence, resilience, and a willingness to step into the unknown. Strength means having the courage to take on challenges that may be difficult, uncomfortable, or even intimidating. It's a type of strength that doesn't depend on physical power, but on mental endurance and emotional fortitude. This is the strength that allows people to keep moving forward despite setbacks, to pursue their dreams even when the odds seem stacked against them, and to stand firm in their beliefs when facing opposition. And here's the critical distinction: softness, in the way I'm using it, lacks balance. And when we're soft in this sense, we rely so heavily on avoiding discomfort that we ignore the strength required to achieve lasting success. If we get facing a challenge, we avoid it. Instead of working through a difficult situation, we sidestep it. Instead of pushing ourselves, we stop short at the first hint of resistance. And over time, this pattern erodes our resilience, leaving us vulnerable to every little setback, every critical word, and every challenging situation we encounter. Softness, therefore, isn't inherently bad, but when it becomes our primary mode of operation, it limits us. It's a way of keeping ourselves safe, but at the expense of progress, growth, and true self-confidence. Strength, on the other hand, doesn't mean rejecting kindness or empathy. It simply means pairing these qualities with resilience and determination. So when I urge you to stop being soft, I'm not asking you to become hard-hearted, insensitive, or unkind. I'm asking you to be strong in a way that builds you up without tearing others down. Because when we cultivate inner strength, we create a foundation for true kindness. We become the type of people who can support others, who can give with an open heart, because we aren't depleted or dependent on external validation. We're grounded in our values, strong in our sense of self, and clear in our goals. If there's one message I hope you take from today's talk, it's that strength and kindness can and must coexist. To reach our potential, we need to embrace both sides of this equation. We need to become resilient enough to face challenges without losing our sense of compassion. In doing so, we can live authentically, driven not by fear or approval seeking, but by purpose and conviction. Today, we're part of a society that increasingly values comfort, instant gratification, and a safety-first mentality, often at the expense of resilience, growth, and grit. There's a cultural shift that tells us it's okay, even preferable, to avoid anything that might make us uncomfortable. Now, don't get me wrong, comfort isn't inherently bad. In fact, it's necessary for self-care and well-being. But when comfort becomes our main goal, something we prioritize above growth and resilience, we create a culture that subtly and sometimes explicitly celebrates softness. Let's look at some examples. In schools, many children are taught that everyone's a winner regardless of results, and participation is rewarded as much as achievement. Trophies are handed out to all, regardless of whether they came in first or last. While these practices often stem from good intentions, aiming to build self-esteem and encourage inclusion, then they can inadvertently lead to an aversion to competition, a reluctance to strive for excellence, and a fear of failure. Rather than fostering resilience, this approach sometimes teaches kids that merely showing up is enough. When effort alone is over-celebrated, the pursuit of meaningful results, and the understanding that setbacks are stepping stones to growth, is often sidelined. Similarly, in the workplace, we see a growing trend of prioritizing comfort over constructive challenge. More emphasis is placed on creating a stress-free environment, which of course has its benefits. However, this can also discourage employees from taking on challenging tasks or ambitious projects that could lead to professional growth and development. When the culture of an organization becomes overly focused on avoiding stress or failure, it can inadvertently dissuade people from taking the calculated risks that lead to innovation and progress. Instead, employees may start aiming for mediocrity, doing only what's expected and shying away from tasks that push their boundaries. In the long term, this mindset can lead to stagnation, not only for individuals, but also for entire teams and organizations. Even in our social lives, we see this trend. We're told to focus on self-care in a way that often emphasizes indulgence over growth. Don't get me wrong, self-care is essential, but sometimes real self-care looks like doing the hard things that lead to growth rather than only doing what feels good in the moment. True self-care might mean confronting uncomfortable truths about ourselves, working on relationships that challenge us, or pushing through difficulties to achieve a goal. But society's current emphasis on comfort can make these essential, challenging acts of growth seem unnecessary or even undesirable. Another example lies in the rise of social media, where the validation we receive is often based on how we appear rather than who we truly are. Social platforms allow us to present a carefully curated version of ourselves, often one that prioritizes likes and positive feedback over authenticity. This constant validation seeking can make us overly reliant on others' opinions, subtly encouraging us to adopt a soft mindset where our self-worth depends on external approval. We may avoid posting about our failures, our struggles, or our setbacks for fear of judgment. Instead, we curate our lives to appear perfect, but in doing so, we deny ourselves the freedom to face challenges openly and to grow from them. And then there's the broader cultural narrative that advises us to avoid risk in pursuit of comfort and security. Many people are told to pursue safe career paths, to follow well-trodden roads, and to avoid risks that could lead to failure. This advice, while often given with good intentions, can stifle ambition and limit potential. Instead of encouraging individuals to dream big and pursue goals that might require resilience and hard work, the message becomes, do what's easy, do what's safe. We're subtly taught that avoiding discomfort is more important than achieving something meaningful. This pervasive narrative conditions us to expect rewards without taking the necessary steps to earn them. But meaningful accomplishments, whether they're in our personal lives, our careers, or our communities, require resilience, risk-taking, and a willingness to step out of our comfort zones. All of this can create a recipe for a soft mindset where avoiding discomfort, staying within our safe zones, and prioritizing validation over personal conviction become the norms. This mindset often prevents us from becoming the best versions of ourselves, from truly achieving what we're capable of. When we learn to avoid risks, prioritize short-term satisfaction, and lean heavily on external validation, we're left unprepared for the challenges life inevitably brings. The truth is, resilience isn't something we're born with, it's something we build, and we build it by embracing challenges and working through them. Societal messages that prioritize comfort and immediate gratification can make it hard to develop this essential strength. But by recognizing the influence of these messages, we gain the power to question them and make choices that align with our true values and potential. In a world that increasingly celebrates softness, we have the choice to prioritize resilience. But we have the choice to seek out challenges, to embrace the discomfort of growth, and to aim for something more than comfort. We have the choice to be driven by our own inner standards of excellence rather than by what society tells us is good enough. By understanding the subtle ways society encourages softness, we empower ourselves to choose strength. We can make a conscious decision to live by a different set of values, ones that celebrate resilience, determination, and a willingness to take risks for the sake of achieving something great. We can choose to embrace the discomfort that leads to growth and to cultivate the mental toughness that will enable us to handle any challenges life brings our way. Discomfort is an inevitable part of the journey toward any meaningful goal. We've all heard sayings like no pain, no gain or growth begins at the end of your comfort zone, yet in practice, many people still try to avoid discomfort. So why? Because discomfort is by nature unpleasant. It challenges us, confronts our fears, and demands sacrifices. But if we look closely, we see that discomfort is a critical catalyst for growth and achievement. In fact, discomfort is the price we pay to become stronger, more capable versions of ourselves. Consider the world of physical fitness. If someone wants to build muscle or improve endurance, they have to push their body beyond its current limits, embracing the burn of tired muscles and the sweat of hard effort. So lifting heavier weights, running longer distances, or pushing through intense workouts may feel uncomfortable in the moment, But this discomfort is what triggers physical growth. Every step beyond the usual comfort zone forces the body to adapt, to strengthen, and to evolve. The same principle applies to our mental and emotional growth. Just as a muscle grows when it faces resistance, our minds and character develop when we face challenging situations that force us to dig deeper, to adapt, and to push ourselves beyond what we thought possible. This idea isn't limited to fitness. In almost every field, whether it's art, business, science, or personal relationships, discomfort is the precursor to progress. Take the example of entrepreneurs who create groundbreaking companies or inventors who bring new technologies into the world. Behind their successes are stories of failure, long hours, self-doubt, and sacrifices. They confront the discomfort of setbacks, the pressure of uncertainty, and the challenge of pushing forward despite limited resources or widespread skepticism. But they're avoiding these difficulties, they learn to embrace them as necessary steps on the road to innovation and success. Without this willingness to embrace discomfort, countless inventions and achievements would simply not exist. The discomfort-achievement link is also evident in personal development. When we reflect on our own experiences, we often find that our most rewarding moments came not from times of ease, but from times when we had to push ourselves. Think of a time when you had to learn a new skill, give a presentation, or face a difficult conversation. Chances are it wasn't comfortable. There may have been moments of anxiety, moments of frustration, or even moments of self-doubt. Yet by stepping into these uncomfortable situations, we come out stronger, more skilled, and more confident. In fact, psychologists have studied this concept and found that what they call deliberate practice, the practice of consistently pushing beyond one's comfort zone to master a skill, is one of the strongest predictors of expertise. When we push ourselves to perform tasks just outside our current abilities, our brains work harder, forming new neural connections that reinforce learning and make us better over time. This is how elite athletes, top musicians, and leading professionals become the best in their fields. They don't avoid discomfort, they actively seek it, knowing that each moment of strain and challenge is building their skill and resilience. But why does discomfort often feel so overwhelming? A large part of it is due to fear of failure, fear of embarrassment, or fear of not meeting our own expectation. These fears make us want to retreat to what feels safe and comfortable. Yet when we surrender to these fears, we limit ourselves to a cycle of stagnation. Growth requires us to face fear and discomfort with courage, even if it means failing, stumbling, or struggling along the way. It's through these experiences that we gain wisdom, develop patience, and cultivate the strength needed to overcome future challenges. So let's look at an example from history. Thomas Edison, one of the world's most prolific inventors, is famously quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is a powerful example of someone who embraced discomfort as part of his journey. Edison could have easily given up after his first, second, or 1,000th failure. Instead, he accepted the discomfort of repeated setbacks and the grueling process of trial and error, knowing that each failure brought him one step closer to success. Edison's story reminds us that discomfort is not a barrier, but a bridge to achievement, a bridge that only those willing to endure can cross. In our own lives, we may not be inventing the light bulb, but we are all on paths that involve challenges and setbacks. For some, discomfort may show up as the fear of public speaking, the uncertainty of starting a new career, or the vulnerability of pursuing a meaningful relationship. It's natural to want to avoid these things, to stay within familiar boundaries where we feel safe. But when we avoid discomfort, we rob ourselves of the opportunity to grow, to learn, and to create something worthwhile. It's only by stepping into discomfort that we unlock new levels of potential within ourselves. So, how do we shift our perspective on discomfort? One way is to see discomfort as a teacher rather than an obstacle. Each challenging experience offers lessons that make us stronger, more adaptable, and more resilient. When we encounter setbacks, we learn about our own strengths, about our ability to endure, and about the strategies we need to overcome difficulties in the future. Discomfort teaches us to be resourceful, to be patient, and to trust in our capacity to handle whatever comes our way. Another important strategy is to develop a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. When we adopt a growth mindset, discomfort becomes less intimidating because we understand it as a temporary state that leads to improvement. Instead of viewing discomfort as something to be avoided, we start to see it as a necessary part of the process. A growth mindset allows us to embrace the journey of growth, celebrating each step forward, even when it's difficult. Ultimately, discomfort is the key to achieving our potential. It's the crucible in which our resilience is forged, the challenge that sharpens our skills, and the struggle that strengthens our character. By choosing to face discomfort rather than flee from it, we make the decision to become the best versions of ourselves. We make the choice to pursue our dreams, to expand our capacities, and to leave a legacy of growth and achievement. The truth is, discomfort doesn't last forever, but the rewards of pushing through it do. Each moment of effort, each instance of choosing growth over ease, brings us closer to a life of purpose, a life filled with accomplishments we can look back on with pride. So embracing discomfort doesn't mean we'll have an easy life. It means we'll have a life worth living, a life that reflects the full extent of our potential. So we've identified the cultural trend of softness and examined why discomfort is essential for growth and achievement. But how can we actually cultivate the resilience and toughness needed to face challenges head-on? How do we build a mental and emotional strength that allows us to endure discomfort, bounce back from setbacks, and stay committed to our goals despite difficulty? So the answer lies in a deliberate, step-by-step approach to strengthening our mindset, our emotional intelligence, and our capacity for perseverance. Building resilience is much like building muscle. It requires consistent practice, and starting small is often the best approach. Tackling minor challenges in our daily lives helps us build a foundation of mental strength that we can draw on when larger challenges arise. For instance, you might challenge yourself to speak up in a meeting, to exercise when you don't feel like it, or to try something new that pushes you out of your comfort zone. These small actions accumulate over time, helping us develop a tolerance for discomfort and a willingness to face the unfamiliar. By intentionally incorporating these small daily challenges into our routines, we train our minds to respond to discomfort not with avoidance but with curiosity and courage. Over time, our brains begin to understand that challenges aren't to be feared, rather they're opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Each small victory strengthens our resilience, building our confidence and our ability to handle whatever comes our way. So a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed with effort, learning, and perseverance, is foundational to resilience. So when we cultivate a growth mindset, we view challenges as chances to learn and setbacks as part of the growth process rather than as reflections of our inadequacy. So this mindset shift helps us bounce back from failures, understanding them as opportunities to improve and grow rather than as barriers to our success. For example, rather than thinking I failed at this so I must not be good enough, someone with a growth mindset might think, this didn't work out as planned, but now I know what I can do differently next time. This perspective keeps us motivated to continue working toward our goals, even when the path is difficult. It encourages us to see resilience not as a fixed trait, but as a skill we can actively develop. Carol Dweck, the psychologist who popularized the concept of the growth mindset, found that individuals who believe they can improve their abilities are more likely to persist through challenges and achieve higher levels of success. By actively practicing this mindset, we give ourselves permission to grow, to try again, and to embrace the discomfort that comes with stretching our limits. Mental and emotional strength go hand in hand. Building emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage our emotions, equips us to handle challenges with a clear and focused mind. When we're aware of our emotions, we're better able to respond rather than react to difficult situations, giving us the space to choose resilience over defeat. A key component of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. By recognizing and naming our emotions, we gain control over them rather than letting them control us. For instance, when faced with a setback, we might feel anger, frustration, or disappointment. Instead of acting on these emotions impulsively, emotional intelligence allows us to step back, acknowledge what we're feeling, and respond in a way that aligns with our long-term goals. Empathy is another essential aspect of emotional intelligence. When we understand and respect the emotions of others, we're better equipped to handle interpersonal challenges and conflicts. By building stronger, healthier relationships, we create a support network that can bolster our resilience when times get tough. Emotional intelligence, therefore, is not just about managing ourselves, it's also about connecting with others in meaningful ways, allowing us to navigate the highs and lows of life with strength and grace. In our fast-paced world, patience is often overlooked, yet it's a crucial aspect of resilience. When we encounter obstacles or setbacks, patience allows us to endure without becoming frustrated or giving up. Perseverance, closely related to patience, gives us the determination to keep going, even when the path ahead is unclear or difficult. Together, these qualities form the backbone of mental toughness. Patience teaches us that growth and success take time. It reminds us that setbacks are temporary and that the discomfort we feel now is part of a larger process. Perseverance, on the other hand, is what keeps us moving forward step by step toward our goals. By practicing patience and perseverance, we learn to withstand challenges without losing our resolve. To cultivate patience, it's helpful to practice mindfulness, the art of being fully present in the moment without judgment. So mindfulness helps us focus on what we can control in the present rather than getting overwhelmed by future uncertainties. When we approach challenges mindfully, we're less likely to feel discouraged by setbacks, allowing us to keep our attention on the task at hand and trust that progress will come with time. And the people we surround ourselves with have a significant impact on our mindset and resilience. So when we spend time with individuals who embody mental toughness, determination, and positivity, their attitudes and habits often rub off on us. Surrounding ourselves with resilient role models, whether they're friends, mentors, family members, or public figures, can inspire us to stay strong in the face of challenges. Learning from resilient role models also provides us with practical strategies for overcoming obstacles. By observing how others navigate difficult situations, we gain valuable insights into how we can respond to our own challenges. For example, we might learn from a mentor how to reframe setbacks as learning opportunities, or from a friend how to practice self-compassion in the face of failure. So role models remind us that resilience is possible, showing us what it looks like to persist through life's inevitable difficulties. Resilience isn't just about pushing through discomfort, it's also about treating ourselves kindly when things don't go as planned. Self-compassion involves recognizing that setbacks, mistakes, and challenges are a normal part of the human experience. When we respond to our own failures with understanding and kindness rather than harsh self-criticism, we build the emotional strength to try again and to keep going. Self-compassion doesn't mean letting ourselves off the hook. Rather, it means acknowledging that we're doing our best and that growth is a process. By practicing self-compassion, we create an inner environment of encouragement rather than judgment, giving ourselves the mental space to learn from our experiences without being weighed down by shame or guilt. This mindset helps us recover from setbacks with resilience and optimism, ready to take on the next challenge. Ultimately, building mental and emotional resilience requires taking responsibility for our own growth. We have to recognize that, although we can't control everything that happens to us, we do have control over how we respond. Taking ownership of our actions, our choices, and our mindset empowers us to become active participants in our own lives, rather than passive bystanders. It's a reminder that we have the power to shape our circumstances, even when those circumstances are difficult. Taking ownership also means committing to personal accountability. By setting goals, tracking our progress, and reflecting on our achievements, we build confidence in our ability to overcome obstacles. Ownership encourages us to face life's challenges with resilience, knowing that we have the power to respond with strength, adaptability, and determination. In sum, building mental and emotional resilience isn't an overnight process, but a lifelong journey. Each step we take toward embracing challenges, practicing patience, developing emotional intelligence, and taking ownership of our lives strengthens our inner resilience. By building mental and emotional toughness, we equip ourselves to live with purpose, courage, and the ability to thrive through life's inevitable ups and downs. So once we understand the importance of resilience and the value of discomfort in achieving our goals, the next step is to ask ourselves, what does it mean to live a life of purpose and strength? How can we use our inner resilience, grit, and mental fortitude not only to achieve personal success, but also to contribute meaningfully to the world around us? Embracing a life of purpose and strength means more than just reaching our individual goals. It means dedicating ourselves to something greater than immediate comfort or superficial accomplishments. It's about defining a vision, making a positive impact, and committing to continuous growth. The foundation of a life of strength and purpose begins with understanding what truly matters to you. Purpose is what drives us, inspires us, and helps us prioritize our actions. It's the why behind what we do, guiding us even when challenges arise. For some, purpose might come from contributing to a specific cause, such as improving education, protecting the environment, or helping others find personal fulfillment. For others, it might be more personal, like raising a family, building a meaningful career, or creating art that inspires others. Discovering purpose is not always easy, and it's not necessarily something that becomes clear overnight. It often requires deep self-reflection, experimentation, and the courage to explore different paths. Asking yourself questions like, what am I passionate about? What am I naturally drawn to? What values do I hold closest? Can provide insights into what drives you. Sometimes life's hardships can reveal our purpose by showing us what we're willing to fight for. So by aligning our lives with our purpose, we create a source of strength that helps us endure and persevere regardless of the obstacles in our path. A life of purpose and strength is also a life committed to growth. When we accept that there's always room to improve, that there's always more to learn and ways to better ourselves, we develop an attitude of humility and openness that keeps us moving forward. Lifelong growth doesn't mean constantly pursuing perfection. It means striving to be a little better each day, understanding that every experience, success, and setback is an opportunity to become stronger and wiser. In practice, this commitment to growth might involve setting personal and professional goals, reading and learning continuously, or seeking feedback to identify areas for improvement. Embracing growth also means being willing to step outside our comfort zones, trying new things and embracing failure as a learning opportunity rather than something to avoid. When we see growth as a lifelong journey rather than a destination, we're more resilient in the face of setbacks and more motivated to pursue our goals with energy and optimism. The path to a life of purpose and strength is not one we walk alone. Building strong, meaningful relationships is essential to our emotional and mental resilience. When we're surrounded by people who believe in us, support us, and challenge us to be our best, we're better equipped to face life's inevitable ups and downs. Meaningful relationships also provide a sense of belonging and purpose that strengthens our resolve. Investing in relationships means more than just forming connections. It means nurturing those connections through trust, empathy, and mutual respect. Building a strong support network can provide us with guidance, encouragement, and the strength to persevere when things get tough. Our relationships remind us that we're not alone on this journey, that there are people who care about us, who understand our struggles, and who can lend us strength when we need it most. Living a life of purpose and strength also involves looking beyond ourselves and contributing to something larger than our individual needs. Making a positive impact in the world, whether through volunteering, mentoring, advocating for change, or simply spreading kindness in our daily interactions, can provide us with a deep sense of fulfillment. When we give back, we experience a kind of strength that goes beyond personal resilience. We tap into the power of connection and shared humanity. Consider those who dedicate themselves to serving others, teachers who inspire and guide their students, healthcare workers who devote their lives to healing, or environmentalists who work tirelessly to protect the planet. These individuals often endure challenging situations, yet they find strength in the knowledge that their efforts are making a difference. Making a positive impact gives us a purpose that transcends our own needs, fueling us with the motivation to keep pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. Strength and resilience are not just about grand gestures or heroic feats. They're often built through consistent, disciplined actions taken day by day. Discipline is what keeps us committed to our purpose, even when motivation wanes. It's the quality that allows us to show up, put in the work, and make progress, even when the process is tedious or difficult. Developing discipline requires setting clear goals and breaking them down into manageable steps. So when we commit to a routine or a practice that aligns with our purpose, we create a sense of momentum that propels us forward. Consistency, combined with discipline, builds confidence in our ability to persevere. When we consistently take action toward our goals, we send a message to ourselves that we're capable of overcoming challenges, handling setbacks, and reaching new heights. In pursuing a life of strength and purpose, it's easy to get caught up in striving for more and lose sight of the present moment. Fostering gratitude allows us to find joy in the journey and appreciate what we have, even as we work toward our goals. Gratitude reminds us to celebrate the progress we've made, to appreciate the relationships that support us, and to recognize the lessons we've learned along the way. Practicing gratitude can also boost our resilience. Studies show that individuals who regularly practice gratitude experience higher levels of happiness and lower levels of stress. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we build a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. The shift in perspective allows us to approach challenges with a sense of hope and optimism, reminding us that we have the resources we need to overcome whatever obstacles come our way. A life of purpose and strength requires us to take full responsibility for our choices, our actions, and our mindset. When we take ownership of our lives, we accept that we have the power to shape our future, even if the present is filled with challenges. Ownership means refusing to blame external circumstances for our struggles and instead focusing on what we can control. When we embrace responsibility, we empower ourselves to make decisions that align with our values and goals. Rather than waiting for someone else to solve our problems or create opportunities for us, we take initiative, proactively working toward our vision of a meaningful life. Taking responsibility helps us build resilience, as it encourages us to see challenges as opportunities to learn, grow, and strengthen our resolve. In our pursuit of a life of purpose and strength, it's essential to take time to celebrate our progress. Acknowledging our achievements, no matter how small, gives us a sense of accomplishment and reminds us of how far we've come. Reflecting on our successes also reinforces our belief in our ability to overcome challenges and achieve our goals. Celebrating progress doesn't mean we stop striving for more. Rather, it means that we take a moment to honor the work we've put in and to recognize the growth we've experienced. By reflecting on our journey, we gain clarity on what has worked well, what lessons we've learned, and how we can continue to improve. This reflection not only strengthens our resilience but also deepens our commitment to living a purposeful life. At the core of overcoming the challenges associated with softness lies the crucial concept of inner strength and resilience. These qualities are fundamental to navigating life's adversities and ultimately achieving our goals. Inner strength is about having the mental and emotional fortitude to face difficulties, while resilience is our ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. Together, they empower us to embrace challenges rather than shy away from them, cultivating a mindset that thrives on growth and achievement. Inner strength is a multifaceted concept that encompasses various attributes, including determination, self-discipline, and courage. It's about believing in oneself and one's abilities, even in the face of doubt and adversity. This belief provides the foundation for taking risks, pushing through discomfort, and confronting fears head-on. Building inner strength begins with self-awareness. Understanding our strengths and weaknesses enables us to identify areas for growth. For instance, we might recognize that we struggle with self-doubt, which prevents us from seizing opportunities. Acknowledging this can help us develop strategies to combat negative self-talk and replace it with affirmations and positive reinforcement. Furthermore, inner strength is cultivated through practice. Just as we develop physical strength through exercise, we can build mental and emotional resilience by regularly challenging ourselves. Engaging in activities that push us beyond our comfort zones, whether through public speaking, taking on leadership roles, or tackling new projects, allows us to test our limits and expand our capabilities. Resilience is not merely an inherent trait, it can be cultivated and strengthened over time. And it involves developing coping strategies that help us deal with stress and adversity more effectively. Here are several approaches to fostering resilience. At adopting a growth mindset, embracing a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance is essential for resilience. So when we view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, we become more adaptable and willing to take risks. So this perspective encourages us to see failures as stepping stones rather than setbacks, reinforcing our resolve to keep pushing forward. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present and fully engaged in the moment without judgment. By practicing mindfulness techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or yoga, we can develop greater emotional awareness and regulation. This helps us manage stress, reduce anxiety, and respond more effectively to challenges. Mindfulness also enhances our ability to reflect on our experiences, enabling us to learn from them and adapt our strategies accordingly. Building a support network. Resilience is bolstered by the support of others. Cultivating strong relationships with friends, family, mentors, and colleagues creates a safety net that can help us navigate difficult times. Sharing our struggles and seeking advice or encouragement from those we trust can provide valuable perspective and reassurance. It reminds us that we are not alone in our challenges and that others have overcome similar obstacles. Setting realistic goals. Establishing clear, achievable goals can help us maintain focus and direction, especially during challenging times. When we set specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals, we create a roadmap for success. Breaking larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks makes it easier to stay motivated and track progress. Celebrating these small victories reinforces our sense of accomplishment and boosts our resilience. One of the most significant barriers to developing inner strength and resilience is the fear of failure. Society often stigmatizes failure, equating it with incompetence or inadequacy. However, embracing failure as a natural part of the growth process can transform our mindset. Each failure carries valuable lessons that can inform our future decisions and actions. By reframing our perspective on failure, we can view it as an opportunity for growth rather than a reason to give up. Analyzing what went wrong, identifying areas for improvement, and applying those insights to future endeavors can help us cultivate resilience. This process allows us to approach challenges with greater confidence, knowing that even if we stumble, we have the capacity to learn and adapt. Emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions while empathizing with others, plays a crucial role in resilience. So developing emotional intelligence enhances our capacity to handle stress, navigate interpersonal relationships, and respond effectively to challenges. Improving emotional intelligence involves self-awareness, recognizing our emotions and understanding their impact on our thoughts and behaviors. This awareness enables us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively in difficult situations. Self-regulation, managing our emotional responses to stress and adversity. This skill allows us to remain calm and composed, enabling us to make rational decisions even in high-pressure situations. Empathy, understanding and empathizing with others' emotions fosters stronger relationships and support networks. This connection can help us navigate our challenges more effectively and feel less isolated. Social skills, developing strong communication and interpersonal skills allows us to build meaningful connections and seek support when needed. These skills also enable us to collaborate effectively, enhancing our resilience in group settings. So gratitude is a powerful tool for enhancing inner strength and resilience. Regularly practicing gratitude can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. This shift in perspective can buffer against stress and adversity, enhancing our ability to cope with challenges. Incorporating gratitude into our daily lives can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal where we write down things we're thankful for each day. This practice not only boosts our mood, but also helps us cultivate a positive mindset. So when we focus on the positives, we become more resilient in the face of adversity, recognizing that there are always silver linings, lessons, and opportunities for growth than in the most challenging circumstances. Building inner strength and resilience requires consistent effort and commitment. Establishing daily routines that incorporate practices like exercise, mindfulness, goal setting, and reflection can help us maintain momentum in our personal growth journeys. When we commit to these practices regularly, we create a solid foundation for resilience. Additionally, creating a structured approach to our goals allows us to break down our aspirations into actionable steps. This consistency not only helps us achieve our objectives, but also reinforces our belief in our ability to overcome obstacles. By demonstrating to ourselves that we can stick to our commitments, we build the self-discipline necessary for enduring challenges. Finally, a significant component of building inner strength and resilience is the willingness to take calculated risks. Stepping outside our comfort zones and embracing uncertainty can be daunting, but it's also essential for growth. When we take risks, we challenge ourselves to explore new possibilities, learn new skills, and expand our horizons. Taking calculated risks means assessing the potential rewards and drawbacks, making informed decisions, and being willing to face the consequences of our choices. Each time we take a risk, we build confidence in our ability to navigate the unknown, reinforcing our inner strength and resilience. Taking action is the pivotal step in the journey from softness to strength. It transforms intentions into tangible outcomes and sets the stage for growth and resilience. The process of taking action can be broken down into several key components, each of which plays a vital role in fostering inner strength and overcoming the challenges that softness presents. Action is the catalyst for change. While it's easy to contemplate the idea of self-improvement without action, those thoughts remain just that, thoughts. Taking action signifies commitment to personal growth and a willingness to face challenges. It reinforces the belief that we are capable of more than we often give ourselves credit for. When we step outside our comfort zones and take initiative, we begin to reshape our reality. Taking action helps break the cycle of fear and hesitation that often characterizes a soft mindset. It propels us into new experiences, allowing us to confront our fears directly. This confrontation leads to the development of courage and confidence. Each small step taken toward our goals builds momentum, transforming our mindset and nurturing a more resilient spirit. When considering taking action, it's essential to start small. Large, sweeping changes can be overwhelming and may lead to feelings of inadequacy if we don't see immediate results. Instead, begin with manageable tasks that move you in the direction of your goals. These small steps may seem insignificant at first, but they are crucial for building momentum and establishing a habit of action. For instance, if you aim to improve your physical fitness, start with a 10-minute walk each day rather than committing to an hour at the gym. Gradually increase the duration and intensity of your workouts as you grow more comfortable. Similarly, if you want to enhance your professional skills, dedicate just 15 minutes a day to learning a new concept or practicing a new skill. Over time, these small commitments will accumulate, leading to significant progress. Resistance is a natural response when we attempt to step outside our comfort zones. It manifests as procrastination, self-doubt, or fear of failure and can hinder our progress. Recognizing and overcoming this resistance is essential for taking effective action. To combat resistance, it's helpful to identify its sources. Ask yourself, what fears are holding you back? Are you afraid of judgment, failure, or the unknown? Once you identify these fears, you can create strategies to address them. For example, if fear of judgment is an obstacle, remind yourself that everyone has their own struggles and insecurities. Focusing on your personal growth rather than external opinions can help you push through resistance. Additionally, developing a strong why can serve as a powerful motivator. Understanding the deeper reasons behind your goals provides clarity and reinforces your commitment to take action. Whether it's the desire for personal fulfillment, financial independence, or the aspiration to make a positive impact on others, connecting with your why fuels your drive and helps you overcome resistance. Accountability is a powerful tool that can propel us toward action. Sharing our goals with others creates a support system that encourages us to stay committed. When we know that someone is aware of our intentions, we are more likely to take the necessary steps to follow through. Consider finding an accountability partner, someone who shares similar goals or values. This person can help keep you motivated, provide constructive feedback, and celebrate your achievements. Regular check-ins can help you stay on track and remind you of the importance of taking consistent action. So if you prefer a broader community, consider joining a group focused on personal growth or professional development. Engaging with others who are on a similar journey can provide inspiration and support. As you take action and make strides toward your goals, it's crucial to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Recognizing your achievements reinforces positive behavior and encourages you to continue pushing forward. Celebrating milestones helps to solidify your commitment to growth and fosters a sense of accomplishment. Set up a reward system for yourself. For example, if you complete a challenging task or reach a specific goal, treat yourself to something you enjoy, whether it's a day off, a favorite meal, or a small gift. These rewards not only serve as motivation, but also remind you that hard work deserves recognition. Additionally, keep a journal to document your journey. Write down the actions you've taken, the obstacles you've overcome, and the lessons you've learned along the way. Reflecting on your growth will help you appreciate how far you've come and provide motivation to keep moving forward. Taking action doesn't guarantee a smooth path to success. There will inevitably be setbacks and challenges along the way. However, it's essential to view these setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as reasons to give up. When faced with obstacles, take a step back and analyze the situation. What went wrong? What can you learn from this experience? This reflective practice encourages a growth mindset, allowing you to adapt your strategies and approach in the future. So embrace the idea that setbacks are a natural part of the journey and can provide valuable insights. For example, if you attempted to launch a project and faced unexpected challenges, analyze what factors contributed to those difficulties. Was there a lack of preparation? Did you underestimate the time required? Use these insights to refine your approach for the next attempt. And remember that resilience is built through facing and overcoming adversity. Consistency is key to transforming action and lasting change. It's not enough to take action once or twice. Developing a habit of consistent effort is what leads to true growth. Establish routines that incorporate your action steps into your daily life. This consistency helps solidify the behaviors and mindsets that contribute to your inner strength. Consider creating a schedule that allocates time for the actions you want to take. Whether it's dedicating time each day to exercise, study, or personal development, having a structured plan makes it easier to stay on track. Consistency breeds familiarity, and over time, these actions will become second nature, leading to the development of a resilient mindset. Taking action often involves stepping outside your comfort zone and embracing calculated risks. These risks are essential for growth as they push us to explore new opportunities and expand our horizons. However, it's important to approach risk-taking with a thoughtful mindset. Before taking a risk, assess the potential rewards and drawbacks. What are the possible outcomes? What's the worst that could happen? And how would you respond? By weighing the pros and cons, you can make informed decisions that align with your goals. Taking calculated risks can lead to unexpected opportunities, broaden your experiences, and enhance your resilience. For instance, if you're considering a career change, evaluate the potential benefits and challenges. So research the industry, connect with professionals in the field, and consider what skills you may need to develop. This careful consideration prepares you for the leap and reinforces your confidence in your decision. Finally, committing to lifelong learning is a vital aspect of taking action towards strength and resilience. The world is constantly evolving, and staying adaptable requires a willingness to learn and grow. Embrace opportunities for education, whether through formal courses, workshops, reading, or mentorship. Continuously seeking knowledge and skills not only enhances your capabilities, but also fosters a sense of empowerment. As you gain new insights and tools, you become better equipped to face challenges and seize opportunities. Lifelong learning instills a growth mindset, encouraging you to view every experience as a chance to expand your understanding and strengthen your resilience. Taking calculated risks is a fundamental aspect of moving from a mindset of softness to one of strength and resilience. It involves stepping outside your comfort zone and embracing the uncertainty that accompanies new challenges. While taking risks can be intimidating, it is essential for personal growth, innovation, and achieving your goals. Here we will explore the importance of calculated risks, how to approach them thoughtfully, and the potential rewards they offer. Risk is an inherent part of life, and every decision we make carries some level of uncertainty. However, not all risks are created equal. Understanding the difference between calculated risks and reckless risks is crucial. A calculated risk is one that has been carefully assessed and evaluated. It involves weighing the potential benefits against the possible drawbacks, allowing you to make informed decisions. In contrast, reckless risks are taken impulsively without consideration of the consequences, often leading to negative outcomes. By embracing calculated risks, you position yourself to make strategic choices that align with your goals while minimizing potential downsides. Taking calculated risks can yield significant benefits both personally and professionally. Here are some of the key advantages. Personal growth. Stepping outside your comfort zone encourages personal development. Each risk you take forces you to confront your fears, build confidence, and expand your capabilities. This growth mindset fosters resilience and prepares you to tackle future challenges. New opportunities. Risk often lead to new experiences and opportunities that you might not encounter if you remain within the confines of your comfort zone. Whether it's pursuing a new career, starting a business, or taking on a leadership role, embracing risks can open doors to possibilities that you may have never considered. Innovation and creativity. Many of the world's greatest innovations and breakthroughs arise from taking risks. Embracing a culture of experimentation and exploration encourages creative thinking and fosters a willingness to challenge the status quo. By taking calculated risks, you contribute to an environment where innovation can flourish. Building confidence. Each time you take a risk and achieve a positive outcome, you reinforce your self-belief and confidence. This increased confidence empowers you to tackle even bigger challenges in the future, creating a cycle of growth and achievement. Before taking a calculated risk, it's essential to evaluate the situation thoroughly. Here are some steps to guide you through this process. Identify the risk clearly. Define the risk you are considering. What action are you thinking of taking? The potential outcomes are associated with it. Understanding the specifics of the risk allows you to assess it more effectively. Research and gather information. Conduct thorough research to gather information about the risk you are considering. Look for data, case studies, and insights from others who have taken similar risks. Knowledge is a powerful tool that can help you make informed decisions. So weigh the pros and cons. Create a list of the potential benefits and drawbacks associated with the risk, and consider both the short-term and long-term implications. By visually mapping out the positives and negatives, you can better understand the potential impact of your decision. Consider alternatives. Explore alternative options to mitigate the risk. Are there ways to take a smaller step toward your goal? Can you test your idea on a smaller scale before committing fully? Identifying alternatives helps you feel more secure in your decision-making process. Evaluate your readiness. Assess your emotional and mental preparedness for the risk. Are you equipped with the necessary skills and resources to navigate the potential challenges? So understanding your readiness allows you to approach the risk with greater confidence. Cultivating a risk-taking mindset is essential for overcoming the fear of the unknown. Here are some strategies to help develop this mindset. Embrace failure as part of the journey. Understand that failure is a natural part of the learning process. Rather than fearing failure, view it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Each setback provides valuable lessons that can inform your future decisions. Practice resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from challenges. Develop coping strategies that enable you to navigate difficulties with grace. This might include mindfulness practices, seeking support from friends or mentors, or engaging in self-reflection to process your experiences. Surround yourself with supportive people. Build a network of supportive individuals who encourage you to take risks and pursue your goals. Engaging with those who share similar aspirations can provide motivation and accountability, and they can also offer diverse perspectives and insights that enrich your decision-making process. Visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you overcome fear and doubt. Take time to envision the successful outcome of the risk you are considering. Imagine how it will feel to achieve your goal and allow that positive imagery to inspire and motivate you. Taking calculated risks means embracing uncertainty. It's essential to cultivate a mindset that welcomes the unknown and sees it as an opportunity for growth. Here are some ways to embrace uncertainty. Practice flexibility. Be open to adapting your plans as circumstances change. The ability to pivot and adjust your approach is a valuable skill that allows you to navigate unforeseen challenges with ease. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. While it's important to have goals, shifting your focus to the process can reduce the pressure of the outcome. Concentrate on the steps you're taking and the lessons you're learning along the way. So this mindset encourages a sense of fulfillment regardless of the final result. Trust yourself. Have faith in your abilities and instincts. Trusting yourself allows you to move forward with confidence, even in uncertain situations. Remind yourself of past experiences where you successfully navigated challenges, reinforcing your belief in your capabilities. The rewards of taking calculated risks can be transformative. While there may be challenges along the way, the potential benefits often far outweigh the drawbacks. Here are some of the most significant rewards you can expect. Expanded horizons. By taking risks, you broaden your perspectives and experiences. You may discover new passions, talents, and opportunities that you never imagined possible. Increased adaptability. Navigating risks enhances your ability to adapt to change. As you encounter diverse situations, you develop problem-solving skills that empower you to face future challenges with resilience. Enhanced problem-solving skills. Taking risks often involves overcoming obstacles and finding creative solutions. This process hones your critical thinking and problem-solving abilities, equipping you to tackle complex challenges in all areas of your life. A sense of accomplishment successfully navigating a risk brings a profound sense of achievement. The satisfaction of having faced your fears and achieved your goals fuels your motivation to continue pursuing greater aspirations. Taking calculated risks is not just about the outcomes, it's about the journey of self-discovery and growth. As you embrace this journey, remember to celebrate your successes and learn from your experiences. Each risk taken is a stepping stone toward a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. As you reflect on your journey, consider the risks you have taken and the lessons learned along the way. Celebrate the courage it took to step outside your comfort zone and acknowledge the growth that has come from these experiences. With each calculated risk you take, you build confidence in your abilities and pave the way for future success. Failure is often viewed as a negative outcome, a setback that we should avoid at all costs. However, embracing failure as a natural part of the journey toward success is crucial for developing a strong, resilient mindset. When approached with the right perspective, failure can become one of the most powerful catalysts for growth and learning. In this section, we will explore the importance of embracing failure, how it contributes to personal development, and strategies for shifting your mindset to view failure as an opportunity rather than an obstacle. To embrace failure, we must first redefine what it means to fail. Traditional views often equate failure with defeat, disappointment, and shame. However, a more constructive perspective sees failure as a valuable learning experience. When we shift our understanding of failure from a negative outcome to a crucial step in the learning process, we open ourselves to the possibility of growth and improvement. Failure is feedback. Each failure provides us with feedback about our approach, our decisions, and the actions we took. Rather than seeing it as an endpoint, we can view failure as essential information that guides us toward better choices in the future. This feedback loop enables continuous learning and adaptation. A stepping stone to success. Many successful individuals, including entrepreneurs, artists, and athletes, have experienced failure on their journeys. Instead of allowing setbacks to deter them, they use these experiences as stepping stones toward success. Recognizing that failure is often a prerequisite for achieving great things can inspire you to persist through challenges. Embracing failure offers numerous benefits that contribute to personal growth and development. Building resilience. When you encounter failure and choose to persevere, you strengthen your resilience. Each time you bounce back from a setback, you develop the mental and emotional toughness needed to face future challenges. This resilience becomes a valuable asset as you navigate life's ups and downs. Encouraging experimentation. A mindset that embraces failure fosters a willingness to experiment and take risks. When you understand that failure is not something to be feared, you become more open to trying new approaches, exploring innovative ideas, and pushing boundaries. This spirit of experimentation can lead to breakthroughs and new opportunities. Cultivating humility. Experiencing failure can be humbling. It reminds us that we are all human and prone to mistakes. This humility fosters a greater sense of empathy toward others and encourages a collaborative mindset, as we recognize that everyone faces challenges and setbacks. Promoting growth mindset. Embracing failure is closely linked to adopting a growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and perseverance. When you view challenges and failures as opportunities for growth, you become more likely to embrace lifelong learning and self-improvement. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, preventing you from pursuing your goals and aspirations. To overcome this fear, consider the following strategies. Change your narrative. Shift your internal dialogue around failure. Instead of thinking, "What if I fail?" reframe your thoughts to, "What can I learn from this experience?" This simple change in perspective can empower you to approach challenges with curiosity rather than fear. Set realistic expectations. Understand that failure is a natural part of any journey, especially when pursuing ambitious goals. By setting realistic expectations and acknowledging that setbacks are likely to occur, you can reduce the pressure you place on yourself. This mindset allows you to focus on the process rather than solely on the outcomes. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate the small victories along your journey, even if they are not directly related to your ultimate goal. These celebrations reinforce your progress and build confidence, making it easier to face future challenges. Seek support. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, or mentors who understand the value of failure. Sharing your experiences and receiving encouragement from others can help you gain perspective and navigate challenges more effectively. When you encounter failure, it's essential to engage in reflection and analysis to extract valuable lessons from the experience. Here are steps to effectively learn from failure. Reflect on the experience. Take time to reflect on what went wrong and why. Analyze the decision made, the actions you took, and the external factors that contributed to the outcome. This reflective practice will help you gain insights into your decision-making processes and identify areas for improvement. So identify key lessons from your reflection. Identify specific lessons learned from the failure. So what insights can you apply to future endeavors? Document these lessons to reinforce your learning and keep them in mind as you move forward. Adjust your approach. Use the lessons learned to adjust your strategy moving forward. Whether it involves refining your goals, altering your methods, or seeking additional resources, taking proactive steps based on your insights will empower you to navigate similar situations more effectively in the future. So history is filled with inspiring stories of individuals who embraced failure and ultimately achieved greatness. Here are a few notable examples. Thomas Edison, the famous inventor, faced numerous failures before successfully inventing the electric light bulb. He famously stated, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His perseverance in the face of repeated setbacks ultimately led to groundbreaking innovations. J.K. Rowling, before publishing the beloved Harry Potter series, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. Her journey from struggling single mother to best-selling author is a testament to the power of resilience and belief in one's vision. She often shares her own experiences of failure to inspire others to pursue their dreams despite obstacles. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's early career was marked by failures and setbacks, including being fired from her first job as a news anchor. Rather than allowing these experiences to define her, she used them as motivation to pursue her passion for storytelling and ultimately became one of the most influential media figures in the world. These stories illustrate the transformative power of embracing failure. Each of these individuals faced significant challenges but chose to persevere, ultimately leading to remarkable success. Embracing failure is a crucial step in developing a strong, resilient mindset. By redefining failure as a valuable learning opportunity, you position yourself to grow, innovate, and achieve your goals. The benefits of embracing failure, such as building resilience, fostering a growth mindset, and promoting personal development, are immense. As you navigate your own journey, remember that failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone toward success. By changing your narrative, overcoming the fear of failure, learning from your experiences, and seeking support, you can transform setbacks into opportunities for growth. Ultimately, embracing failure empowers you to take risks, pursue your passions, and become the person you aspire to be. So the next time you encounter failure, embrace it as a valuable part of your journey and let it guide you toward a future filled with possibility and achievement. Persistence is the unwavering commitment to continue pursuing your goals even in the face of obstacles, setbacks, and challenges. It is the driving force that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up when the going gets tough. In this section, we will delve into the importance of persistence, explore the role it plays in achieving success, and discuss strategies for cultivating a persistent mindset. Persistence is more than mere stubbornness. It is a conscious choice to keep moving forward despite difficulties. It embodies resilience, determination, and a deep belief in one's capabilities. Here are some key aspects of persistence. A long-term commitment. Persistence involves maintaining a long-term commitment to your goals. It requires the ability to endure through tough times and stay focused on the end result, even when immediate rewards are not visible. Adaptability. While persistence is about staying committed, it also requires flexibility and adaptability. It's important to remain open to adjusting your strategies and approaches as circumstances change, while still keeping your ultimate goals in sight. Grit. Persistence is often synonymous with grit, a combination of passion and perseverance for long-term goals. Angela Duckworth, a psychologist and researcher, emphasizes that grit is a key predictor of success, often more so than talent or intelligence. The benefits of persistence are profound, influencing not only your success but also your personal growth and development. Achieving goals. The most obvious benefit of persistence is the achievement of your goals. Many successful individuals attribute their accomplishments to their ability to keep going when faced with challenges. The determination to stay the course can often lead to breakthroughs that would have otherwise been missed. Building confidence. Each time you persist through a challenge and achieve a goal, you reinforce your self-confidence. This growing belief in your abilities empowers you to tackle even bigger challenges in the future. Developing problem-solving skills. Persistence encourages you to confront challenges head-on, leading to the development of critical problem-solving skills. When faced with obstacles, you learn to think creatively, analyze situations, and devise effective solutions. Creating resilience. Persistent individuals tend to develop a strong sense of resilience. They learn to cope with failures and setbacks, viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. This resilience becomes a valuable asset in navigating the complexities of life. Your mindset plays a crucial role in your ability to persist. Here are two key mindsets that influence persistence. Growth mindset. A growth mindset, as coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and dedication. Individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges, view failures as learning opportunities, and persist in the face of setbacks. So by cultivating a growth mindset, you empower yourself to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. Positive self-talk. The language you use when talking to yourself can significantly impact your persistence. Positive self-talk encourages motivation and resilience, while negative self-talk can create doubt and undermine your efforts. Practice reframing negative thoughts into constructive affirmations that reinforce your commitment to your goals. Wielding persistence is a skill that can be developed over time. Here are several strategies to help you cultivate a persistent mindset. Set clear goals. Clearly define your goals and break them down into smaller, manageable steps. This approach not only makes your goals more achievable, but also allows you to celebrate small victories along the way, reinforcing your commitment to persist. Develop a routine. Establishing a consistent routine can help you stay focused and committed to your goals. Routines create structure and discipline, making it easier to take action even when motivation wanes. Incorporate habits that align with your goals into your daily routine. Visualize success. Visualization is a powerful technique that can enhance your persistence. Spend time imagining the successful outcome of your efforts, including the feelings of accomplishment and fulfillment that come with achieving your goals. This practice reinforces your motivation and commitment to continue despite challenges. Find your why. Understanding the deeper reasons behind your goals can provide powerful motivation. Take time to reflect on why your goals matter to you personally. Connecting with your why helps you stay committed during tough times and provides clarity in moments of doubt. Surround yourself with support. Building a support network of peer community mentors or like-minded individuals can enhance your persistence. Having people who encourage and believe in you can provide motivation during challenging times. Share your goals with them and seek their support when faced with obstacles. Learn from setbacks. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, reframe them as valuable learning experiences. Reflect on what went wrong, what you could have done differently, and how you can apply these lessons moving forward. This growth-oriented approach reinforces your commitment to persevere. Numerous stories of persistence illustrate the power of staying committed to one's goals. Walt Disney. Before creating the iconic Disney empire, Walt Disney faced numerous setbacks, including being fired from a newspaper for lacking creativity. His early ventures in animation were met with failures and bankruptcies. However, Disney's unwavering belief in his vision led him to persist through challenges, ultimately creating one of the most successful entertainment companies in the world. Colonel Harlan Sanders. At the age of 65, Colonel Sanders faced financial difficulties and a failed career. However, he refused to give up on his secret fried chicken recipe. After being rejected over 1,000 times, he finally found a partner who believed in his vision. His persistence led to the establishment of Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, which became a global phenomenon. Thomas Edison. In addition to his invention of the light bulb, Edison's journey was filled with countless failures. He famously stated, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His relentless persistence and dedication to innovation ultimately resulted in numerous groundbreaking inventions that transformed modern life. Persistence is a powerful attribute that fuels success, growth, and personal development. By committing to your goals, even in the face of challenges, you build resilience, confidence, and problem-solving skills that are invaluable in all areas of life. As you navigate your journey, remember that persistence is not about never experiencing setbacks. It's about having the courage and determination to keep going despite them. Embrace the challenges you encounter as opportunities for growth and learning, and let your unwavering commitment to your goals propel you forward. In the end, the path to success is rarely a straight line. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles. By cultivating a mindset of persistence, you position yourself to navigate this journey with grace and resilience, ultimately achieving the fulfillment and success you desire.